Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my Akim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from the sonic captivity. This is Brother Kawako coming at you with no lesson. Okay, dang. Anyway, basically, Revelation chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornications. And I was just listening, keyword not watching, but listening to someone else watching this video. All right, and it's something that it wasn't like anything about the truth or anything like that, but it's just like when someone. Basically the whole black consciousness, if you want to group them all in that kind of realm, but basically this whole black consciousness thing, they know when, okay, yeah, it was Esau who put these doctrines out in the world. Esau is the one that's trying to make everyone follow after his doctrine, his belief, make everyone like him. All right, and this is the wine that that's spoken about in the scriptures. The wine is the doctrine. All right, and as a result of that, everyone. Well, I won't say everyone, but most people think that Esau is the standard, if you want to call him that, of morality. Esau is the moral high ground, if you will, all right, like the proper way to live, and as a result of that, there's so many people, there's so many people in other nations like Africa, what's that other one, Saudi Arabia and whatnot, that thing, and these are like I use these specific countries because they are known for their radical conservative beliefs. So when someone says, "Oh, I'm a alphabet" or whatever in those countries, then people actually have the people in that country have a problem with it. And I think people either, because I heard in Africa what they do is, if there's a woman that claims to be alphabet, all right, and in any of them, what they do in Africa is from what I heard, okay, is they do a corrective grape, all right, which basically they just get a bunch of people to just plow her until she, I guess, likes thing, which I kind of feel like that's counterproductive, but I don't know. Anyway, aside from that, just in general, it's kind of funny to see how it's number one, it's funny, as well as number two, it's further proof, all right, it's further proof that we are living in this last times, and there's so many things about the Bible that is just that's further validated by by not only the prophecies, but also by everyone unbeknownst to them, all right, basically confirming these prophecies that's happening, all right, because Christians more specifically, whom claim to follow after the Bible, all right, even they acknowledge some of the prophecies, but they won't acknowledge be they Edomite Christians or Israelite Christians, or I'll say Jake Christians, Christians in general, all right, none of them will admit that Esau or Slakia, Babylon, or America is Babylon. All right, none of them wants to admit that they have such, even especially with all the evil that they're doing, they still hold that, oh yeah, America is a good place, America is good people, this, that, and third, and whatnot. Maybe some of them. All right, now some of them, maybe on the more extremer side, they're willing to say they're going to take away my guns, all that stuff like that. And yeah, there's a little bit of evil and wickedness a part of it. All right, some of the Christians, but that's only on the extreme side. But outside of that, the average Christian, they don't really, from my conversations with them, they don't really like acknowledge that. But we acknowledge that we see how things are going. All right, and as a result of that, we are in this predicament. All right, because let me also get this. A part of the reason of why is because, let me get this. Job chapter 9 verse 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, so the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The earth is ruled by the wicked. All right, bear with me one moment. All right, so the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, the earth is ruled by wicked. Now, Sirach chapter 10 verse 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. So people take after their wicked ruler, their king. All right, which in this case is not just the president, but also the elites, the people that make all the executive decisions for Babylon. All right, that's who is ruling right now, and that's who's in charge and making all these big executive decisions. All right, so as a result of that, we are in this predicament of viewing people following after wicked, and it's just their influence extends not just in America. That's the primary people that are influenced, but it extends to all the other nations, because everyone is under the umbrella of, for the most part, not necessarily, but most people, most countries, most nations of people, they are under the influence of Esau, Edom. All right, yes, there are some outliers, people that think differently, but ultimately, they are at the end of the day being influenced by Esau, Edom. All right, and we also get this, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. And let me also get this. It was Proverbs chapter 21, 24, 21. Is this it, or is it the other way around? Yeah, Proverbs chapter 24 verse 21. My son, fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. So basically, the main thing is how there are people that are subject to change. And one thing is that people today love following after a trend. They follow after, oh my God, bear with me one moment. All right, Slucky. So basically, people follow trends. People like doing, what's the next best thing? What's the next big thing? What's the next thing that everyone's going to follow? And the thing about that is, so many people get things twisted, think that we need to quote unquote update. All right, which is something that I hate hearing. Funnily enough, I also hate updating my computer, by the way, because my computer I don't know if I said this before, but I lost access to one of these programs that I paid money for. I paid money. I'm not trying to buy a new computer, and my computer Windows just automatically updates into Windows 11, and then I lose access to that program that I paid money for. All right. Anyway, but yeah, that's basically the thing. People, they love. Esau loves to constantly say, "Oh yeah, let's update this, let's do that, this, that, and the third, whatever." And like it's just like sometimes the old. What is, if something isn't broken, you don't need to try to fix it. All right, and that's a lot of that is the problem with this society today, where they constantly have a need and desire to go about and do something different, do something new, when it's not necessary. Especially when the thing that they're trying to go against, the new stuff that they're trying to do is literally just off. Like instead of a man and a woman just having kids, they want, okay, well, let's get a man and a man, a woman, all these different types of stuff that's just unnecessary and just against what YAHAWAH had set up. All right, so now with that being said, you also have these sheep people, all right, that are also allowing themselves to be led by literally anyone, and going anywhere to the most abnormal extremes. All right, it goes to show once again, like, people in general are sheeple, and that's the way the Lord made people. All right, the Lord made people to be led, and they need a proper ruler to teach them what's right, what's right and what's wrong, where to go, how to do stuff. And as a result of that, there are people. Let me get this. I believe it is in Matthew chapter 15 verse 14. Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. So yes, like, this is the blind, the people that can't see, the incorrect things, the evil that they're doing, being the leaders, the people that can't see the wrong, the evil that they're doing, being the leaders, and leading more people into their own destruction, or in this case the ditch, or the ditch of their destruction. All right. Now, continuing on, Isaiah chapter 51, verse 21. Therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunkard, but not with wine. All right, so it's saying someone is drunk, but they're not drunk with wine, and the thing that they're drunk with is philosophy or doctrine. That is the thing which we also read in Revelation chapter 14 verse 8. Okay, made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, which basically, once again, it goes into doctrine. When you in certain instances, it's parabolic. It's parabolic of doctrine and not literal wine. All right. So as a result of that, Slakia. So as a result of that, there are so many people that indulge in Esau's wicked doctrine, which is ever changing and always wanting to up himself up in the future for how wicked can we get. And we've seen that as time has gone on. If you make all the comparison from 10 years ago, then another 10 years, and then another 10, keep on seeing how the philosophies have changed over time. Jeremiah 51 verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And once again, because the people of these other nations, especially like these super religious nations, all right, or the Middle Eastern countries, okay, they are very angry as well, and the Hamite countries as well. They are very angry, and they hate the association with what's his name, with Esau. They hate the association with Esau, Edom, as a result of that. Okay, but yet the people, just the normal people, they get enticed by said doctrine and think that that is an okay thing to do, and they are led astray. All right. Now Isaiah 29 verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, hath he covered, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. The main thing is, how the Lord put these people in a deep sleep of being able to be susceptible to destruction, being susceptible to being deceived. All right, so as a result of that, as a result of that indulgence, they can never sober up or think properly and think, what, this is a wrong thing. This is not godly, this is not scriptural, and this is not scientifically a proper way to live, a proper way to think. All right, so as a result of that, you just have people, once again, from Matthew chapter 15 verse 14, the blind leaders of the blind falling into a ditch. All right, so with that, I pray this is most edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, the elders and apostles, great millstone, and Shalom.